Welcome to the Cyberon Learning Center. This is where you walk in. This is the main lobby. We have a flat screen monitor that will be able to display courses, product demonstrations, product marketing. There will be a person domiciled at this desk at all times, a coordinator. This is simply a coat room that can also store luggage for our guests on the day that they fly out. This person will be knowledgeable both about on-site registration, events. This person will be informed about City of Anaheim offerings through the Anaheim Chamber of Commerce that will be able to help our guests who may bring family and use this as a working vacation. This is the lounge that will be much like a Starbucks lounge feel, with chairs, couches and chairs, soft cushiony couches and chairs, 2 stations for desktop computers that will be available for our guests. This lounge will be a nice waiting area. This is our showroom. The showroom will be able to display all business unit products, unique lighting, fixtures as well as natural lighting, and there will be modular shelving in here. There is a small room over here, a small conference room that will be available to our guests that would comfortably seat about 4 or 5. And now we're walking into the bench lab. This bench lab was entirely furnished by Cavo. It seats 50. It has 50 stations. It can be divided in 2 with a temporary wall that seals for noise reduction, an instruction station on each side, a screen that drops down on each side if the room is divided. The wet station for this half of the room is located in the back. The way that these bench labs are set up is they have power, Bunsen burner, cable connections. The power for the unit is underneath. You have access to up to 35 RPMs, as well as a suction. The way that the power to the Dremel works is simply putting pressure from the leg on the side here, which powers the Dremel, which also works in reverse. We also have an observation room for any guests or sales reps or whomever it is that you might want to observe what's transpiring in the bench lab. This hallway will be dark right now because we do have the facility closed off, but we are walking now into the auditorium. The auditorium will accommodate up to 200 people in its full capacity, with stadium-style seating in half of it, which accommodates 96. Every 3 seats has a microphone and is also wired with data connectivity and power. This has state-of-the-art AV, which will be operated from that station back there. If the room is divided in half, the room will have 2 screens on each side, as well as the screen that we're dropping down currently right now. That's if the room is divided in half. In the front area, you have flat seating, which is the configurable area of the facility. 120 chairs can sit in this room, but it can also be configured into classroom seating, stadium, or classroom U-shape. And then, of course, we have the screen up front. This will have a wireless mic. So between the wireless mic in this half of the room, as well as the microphones here, they will have a direct line to the surgical suite. We're exiting now. The room also is separated by a temporary wall that's suction sealed to reduce noise. And the participants will be able to communicate directly with the doctor in the surgical suite to ask any questions on patient procedures. This is our kitchen. Available to our guests. We'll have a microwave, refrigerator, coffee pots, and will also serve as the staging area for catering. Simply a hallway that leads to the employee parking lot. This room is just an open room that will be used to install dispensary shelving. Ideally, what we hope to do is kit supplies based on patient procedures or any procedures and be able to have them dispensed from that. It dispensed and inventoried and restocked from that facility. It's an all-inclusive facility. So down this hallway is a men's and women's restroom. This office here is for learning center staff, which I won't spend a lot of time in here, but basically this is where the staff will be housed. This will be for staff expansion, but in the interim will be available for use by our guests. The entire facility, this will be the office of the director. The entire facility has already been set up for Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. And now we are walking into the operatories. This operatory has 4 chairs. All of the equipment has been donated by Pelton and Crane. Every chair will have an overhead monitor for the patient to be able to view whatever the doctor wants them to see from his or her computer, which will include 3D panoramic scans from our iCat, donated by Imaging Sciences, a Danaher company, valued at $175,000. We have room for expansion for perhaps a PanCEPH X-ray machine. This is the sterilization lab, donated entirely by Pelton and Crane. This is the surgical prep area, donated by Cavo.
Your boyfriend is attempting to reach you on your cellular device. Your boyfriend is
Great. This is the primary surgical suite. This is where patient procedures will take place. And it has been equipped with state-of-the-art AV and a panoramic camera. That flat screen will be what the doctor can view that is being simulcast from this room into the auditorium. So the doctor will see what is being simulcast, and this is the room where patient procedures and surgical procedures for all the different dentistry disciplines will take place, and the doctor will be able to have two-way dialogue. The Cavo bench lab and this Pelton and Crane and Cavo operatory, the donations equate to about $800,000 worth of donations. And then you can see here we are back to the lobby area. So it is 15,000 square feet. And not even complete So stay tuned for more.